guys, I'm here today to talk about goals and the importance of making them and how to go about making them. So as you know, my ultimate goal is to get healthy, but in order to do that, there's a few steps that I need to take to reach that goal. So I've come up with a large goal and then a few mini goals to get me there. So my large goal is to compete in a triathlon, a sprint triathlon next June. And if I want to do that, I need to train. So I have specific training that I'm going to do for swim, bike, and run. And then I'm also going to do some practice races, one in March probably like a 5K, and then a race again in May, hopefully. So I have my list of how I'm going to get to my goal. My husband and I talked about this one day. We were just driving in the car and we put this down on paper, digitally, and it's just good to have this for your record, so you can go and you can follow up on it. So for the swim portion of the triathlon, I'm going to train by going to my local aquatic center. They have punch cards that you can get if you are a frequent visitor, and you can get in cheaper. And they also have evening open swim, which is great for me since I can't go during the day since I have a baby at home and I can't just leave him on the side of the pool while I swim. So my husband can be home either while the baby's sleeping or just be playing with him while I'm gone in the evenings. For biking, we have a trainer at our house for the colder months and for when it's raining out. So I can put my bike on there and no excuses, basically. And then we want to go out on family bike rides and family runs together just to spend time together since my husband's at work all day, and we just want to spend time as a family, but doing it in other ways other than just watching TV, because it's pretty much what we do every night and it's kind of boring. And my husband made me write down that I need bike shorts. Apparently it's not very comfortable to ride a bike without them. Now, I already have a bike. I bought it 2 years ago when we first got married, and I've only ridden it twice. So I'm not really in the market to buying a new bike. And I didn't want to do a race where I would need to buy a road bike. Mine's a hybrid, so it's not a complete mountain bike, it's not a complete road bike. So that's why I went with the sprint triathlon distance instead of an Olympic or a like an Ironman distance, or half Ironman, because it's just too far to ride on the type of bike that I have if I were to do those. And then for the running portion of training, all I really need to do is get out and go. I have new running shoes that I got fitted for, so they're perfect for me. We have a stroller, so I can just take the baby out and we can go. I just need to get out of the house and go. And to do that, I'm not just going to go out and be like, what am I going to run today? Oh, I feel like doing this. I guess I'll just run 10 miles, or I guess I'll just run 2 miles. I'm going to follow a training plan. I have in the past when I trained for my half marathon, and it was very helpful. There was a base training plan and then a regular training plan. So the base is kind of like, those couch to 5K things. So it gets you from very point A and it gets you kind of to point B, and then the point B is where the training plan kicks in, and that gets you to point C, your destination. So following one of those is very helpful. It gives your body the adequate rest, and it builds it up gradually so you're not injuring yourself. And on that note, strength training, that's something that I'm going to be doing once a week at least, just to build the core and muscles, so I'm not overworking my muscles when they're not strong enough. Last thing I want to do is get injured and then I'm sitting here gaining weight again because I can't get out and work out. So strength training is very important, and I will be updating you on those different portions of the training as I get going through them. So what I want to know is, what are your goals? What are you aiming towards in your life, and how are you going to get there? So in the comments below, let me know, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya!